Hey y'all. So it's been a while. And have you literally ever been so tired that like your toes are tired? That's how I feel right now. So the last video I posted, Miss Isabella, I was looking for a sitter to watch the girls because I had something to do, something very important to do. And I found one. One of my good homegirls from back home that moved to Atlanta recently helped me out and watched the girls. Say hi. So we're actually celebrating. I know it doesn't look like it because we're in the bed, but we are. Oh my goodness.
What should we do?
Look at this. This is what comes with celebrating.
Poo-poo?
This is not poo-poo. That's chocolate on my white sheets.
I washed it.
Oh, MG, Bella. Okay, get up out of the bed. Go sit down up there real quick. So, I'm so OCD on my white sheets. But we're eating chocolate chip cookies and popcorn. Like I said, it's supposed to be a celebration even though it doesn't seem like it, but it is. Don't come back up here with that, please, because it's on your arm. Go. It's on your arm right there, Isabella. Go back and sit down over there. Oh, mom life. Yeah, but don't get back up here until I clean this off. So it's a celebration / cheat day / excuse me, lazy day. Here. So basically, when I was over in France I think it was in January or February, like I said when I introduced our family, like fitness has always been a passion of mine since I was like a small girl. I think it started when I started cheerleading for, I called it Little League football, but I guess it's called Pop Warner. I guess that's what it's called. I don't know. But that's when it started for me, and then I continued to cheer in middle school, and then I was on the dance team in middle school. Then I cheered in high school, and then when I got to college, I did crew, and then since I've been an adult, a working professional, I've danced professionally for the WNBA at one point. So I've always been really into just feeling healthy, just feeling fit. You know, for me, working out is also about just having that mental clarity. For me, it's like a stress relief. Yes, baby. It does look like poo-poo. I have to clean it, so don't get back on the bed until I clean it, please. It's like a stress reliever for me. It's like literally, I could be having like a very stressed out day, but like once I go to the gym, it's like it feels so good and I feel so much better. Oh no, not right now. I'm gonna eat some though. And I've always like, people always ask me advice like on like, working out and training, and I don't know why, but I never really considered being a personal trainer until recently. I mean, I have a nursing background, so, nursing was always something that I honed in on. Like, that was just, nursing is what I do. Nursing is who I am.
Hi, guys.
I feel like that was a way.
Hi, guys.
Say hi.
Subscribe to my channel. Click the...
That was a way, helping people is what I do. Like, that's what I'm passionate about. And so that's how I figured I was going to live my life, through just being a nurse. But I love working out so much. I mean, I love it. I love it. I love the challenge of it. I love the results. I love the way it makes me feel. And like I said, so many people come to me for advice. And so I started, coaching. And then I was like, why not actually just be a personal trainer?
Not like popcorn.
So my husband is the one that was like, are you crazy? If you don't get into personal training, he was just like, you'd be perfect for it. First I was like, it's not my thing. Like, I don't know. But I mean, for me, it's more than just, helping people get fit. It's changing like people's lives. It's changing people's perspective about themselves, and them challenging themselves and loving who they are. And as far as like, not only on the inside, but just loving who they see in the mirror. Like, for me, that is just so rewarding, because I mean, everybody should love who they see in the mirror.
Hi, guys.
And I want to be the one, like, if they don't love themselves or love what they see in the mirror, like, I want to help them get there. Like, that's just what I want to do. So for me, personal training is more than just, coming up with, an exercise plan. It's about taking that journey with them step by step, and setting realistic goals with them, and pushing them, and, being that mean person if I have to be, telling them like, no, like we need to change your life. Like, and it's the nursing part of me too, that wants to just educate people, about how to live a healthier lifestyle, and also just take control over their health, and, help them to prevent, all the chronic diseases. So I had actually
Guys.
had been supposed to have been studying.
Guys, I can do something.
What can you do?
Let's show them right here.
Do you have on any bottoms? No, you don't.
Okay.
You need to put on some pants. Well, that's good, but you still have to put on pants. No, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. You need pants.
That's it.
And so I had supposed to have been studying since February for this thing, right? For the personal training standardized tests. And I mean, time just like crept up on me, being a new mom, You know, just trying to just get back to me, you know. Yeah, just a little bit. Get back to just me, you know, after baby and having a toddler and a husband, post C-section, breastfeeding. Like, time just literally, I just flew by. So before I knew it, it was June. I think I was supposed to take the test by July, like the 21st or whatever. And that didn't happen. So they gave me an extension for August the 20th. And then, I mean, we've just been enjoying our summer, like, all summer long. And, you know, for me, studying for that wasn't my priority. It was, you know, I was more focused on my family and just, you know, just spending time with my husband before he left. And I wasn't really focused on studying for, you know, the test. So I'm like, I wonder if they'll give me another extension.
Someone was babysitting us.
Somebody what?
Was babysitting us.
Oh, yeah, I know, Nikki. So I was like, maybe they'll give me another extension. And so I called and I tried to inquire about it, and they were like, oh, well, you can just do a retest and pay for that. And, you know, I got this feeling, and, you know, people, oh, I got this feeling, but I know, like I could pass this thing. I was like, I can pass it. So let me get the book. So this is the book right here. I started studying on Wednesday night at 10:30. The last day that I could take my test was August the 20th, so that's this coming Monday. So the last test date before that was today. So I had to schedule my test for today at 9 a.m. So I started Wednesday night at 10:30 studying. Stayed up all night till like 3 o'clock studying.
Hi, guys.
The next day comes. I tried to get my studying in while,
What are we doing tomorrow?
I don't know, we'll see. While G,
We're going in the park.
my baby, napped. Well, she's napping. My toddler isn't napping. So I had to find little activities to keep her busy and distracted, which that only lasted about an hour. So I got like an hour of studying in during the day. So Thursday night, I started studying about midnight. I stayed up until 3 o'clock again.
Here you go, guys.
The next day, I got about another hour in.
Here you go, guys. You want some cookies?
Cookies and popcorn. And I put them to bed. Hold on, not right now, baby. I put them to bed, and don't get on the bed with that, please. And I probably studied from like 10:30, 11 until 3 o'clock again. And that was it. That was all the studying I did. That book was huge. Like, I literally studied for 3 nights for this 120 question standardized test. Okay. Now, I've taken many of these tests before, especially for, you know, just my nursing and then for my nurse practitioner test. So the thing about those type of tests, like, you can know the information, but if you don't know how to take the test itself, you can still fail it. There's actually certain things you have, certain cues and everything that you have to pay attention to when they're asking these questions on these tests. And I think I actually took a class just on how to break the test down itself, not the material on the test, but just how to break the test down. And I think my undergrad, when I was about to take my RN licensure test, And so ever since then, I've done very well on these tests. So I was like, all right, let's see. I was still nervous today. Like, I was still nervous because, I mean, clearly, how many pages is in this book? Let me see. Not including the index, I guess. 662 pages in this book. And I didn't even get through the whole book. Basically, I worked backwards. I was like, all right, I'm just going to use the study guide and go off of that, and then also look at the study guide in the book. And that's all I did. That is all I did. So I get up this morning. I'm feeling good, though. Like, I'm feeling good. I don't know. I don't necessarily say I was feeling confident, but I was feeling good. Got to the testing site, like, probably like 15 minutes earlier than I was supposed to be there. Went in, and then there were other people there. I did take a test. Other people there that were taking other tests for other things. There was one other girl taking the personal training test with me, or she was taking the same test as I was. And so I guess there had been a storm last night, and it knocked the computers out. And I was like, oh, is that a sign from God? Is he gonna let me reschedule this test? Well, they got the test up and running. So I was like, oh, okay. But I was still feeling good. I was like, okay, it is what it is. My motto is if I don't know it by now, then hey, I just go in like, and the other girl, huh?
What happened to you?
Oh, no, my computer's fine. I was talking about when I went to take the test. So the other girl, though, like, she's like biting her nails, pacing, updating her husband that's sitting in the car outside on what's going on. Yes, baby. No, it's fine. Your earring's fine. And I'm looking at her like, she's not making me nervous, but I'm like, yo, you need to sit down and chill out. And so we're just having discussions, and I'm just like, really, I'm cool. She's like, you're just so calm. And I'm like, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be, But whenever I take those tests, I like to be real comfortable, like nice, comfortable jeans. I wear a short sleeve shirt. I got a sweatshirt on top just in case I get, hot. I can take it off, but I don't want to be cold while I'm taking the test. Like, I wear slip-ons with socks so I can, like, sit in the chair, kick my shoes off. Like, I want to be comfortable when I'm taking that test. And so that's exactly what I did. I went comfortably dressed. And so we walk in, and I'm like, all right, well, this is it. This is it.
Mom.
Yes, baby. How many cookies have you ate, Bella? That's it. No more. You've had, like... Did you just eat 5 cookies? Oh, my God. That's it. So I was like, this is it. This is it. And so my husband had texted me. They're 6 hours ahead, but he had texted me. He was like, do your thing. Do your thing, Ma. And I was like, I'm going to do my thing. So, I go in, I sit down, and, I start taking the test. I'm like, all right, I'm feeling pretty good. Like, like I said, like a lot of the information I knew because of just my nursing background, but I also recognized it from just looking over the what's it called? The study guide. And I got a little bit of a photographic memory too, so that always helps out. And, there are a couple questions that I had to mark and go back to. I think it was like 12 questions out of the 120 that I had to go back to and kind of like really think about them. But just noticing, Isabella, no more. That's it. Noticing the patterns and just the questions and stuff like that part, I always can do so well. Just noticing the patterns and knowing what answer it can't be. Like I always do really well with that. So I'm like, all right. So I get done with the test, and I was like, and I sit there for a minute. I was like, we'll see. I walk out. She sitting down at the computer. I guess she's starting to print the paper out, and she goes, "Congratulations." At first, I didn't know what she was saying. I was like, "Huh?" She was like, "Congratulations." I was like, "Oh, I passed." She was like, "Yeah, you passed." I said, "Ooh." Yes, baby. No, why are you so stuck on the earring? It's fine. Nothing's wrong with the earring. So, I passed. I was like, "Oh, well, all right." I mean, I was like, "Wow." I literally studied 3 nights for this test. I think they give you, how many days? 3, is it 180 days from when you actually like get the material, I think? I think it might be 180 days they give you to study. Until it's like it's up or whatever. But yeah,
Mama,
3 nights.
Mama,
Yes, baby.
open your mouth.
What? No, baby, I don't want that. So my husband was really excited for me. I'm really excited.
It's not popcorn. Cola.
Yes, baby.
It's not popcorn.
I think it is popcorn. But I have to clean this up. I'm really excited. Because I feel like I have a lot of information that I can just share, with others. Just outside of just, I know a personal trainer people think a personal trainer is a personal trainer is a personal trainer, but I don't necessarily think that's true. We all have the training, but I think it's the person that comes with the training that makes everybody different. A personal trainer is pretty much like, picking out, in my opinion, it's almost like a doctor. I mean, there's a million doctors out here, right? But I know if I go to a doctor and I don't feel comfortable with the doctor and I don't connect with the doctor, then I'm going to go look for another doctor. So that's just kind of how it goes with like personal training. Like I think everybody has a certain fit for them when it comes to somebody training them, or when it comes to someone trusting somebody with their health and, their fitness. So I just feel like, this is what I'm passionate about. It's my thing, along with just being a nurse, just, helping people. And I also have a background in mental health. So just bringing all that into it, I think before somebody actually gets fit or decides to get fit and live a more healthy lifestyle. And the word fit, I mean, we use that all the time, but it's just like, what is fit? There's not really a specific definition, in my opinion. Fit is just, it's your fit. It's your fit. It shouldn't be this one thing like, oh, you have to be fit and you have to look like this to be fit. That's not it. It's your fit. Whatever fits you, pretty much. Not everybody's body type is alike. Not everybody, we're all different. So your fit is going to look different from somebody else's. And that's just the way it's supposed to be. I don't want to look like everybody else, so I'm excited to start this journey, along with my coaching, along with my nursing background, along with my mental health background. Like, I'm just excited to start this. I got a lot of things cooking up. So one thing I have always found important, which I'll make a whole nother type of video when it comes to this, but just mentioning it, that even in, marriage or in a relationship, I think for, as women, it's always important to have something for yourself. Always, 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 always. And so even though that I've kind of jumped in and out of my profession as a nurse practitioner since my husband and I have been together, because I'll jump back in and then I'll go back to being a stay-at-home wife and mom. I still have that. I still have my license that I keep up. I keep up my license. I keep up both of my certifications.
Mama.
I'm planning on going back to get other things as far as my education is concerned. Yes, baby.
Oh my gosh, a pie.
What you got?
That's nice.
It's popcorn.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
It's popcorn.
No.
Then what is it?
Okay.
Let me know. I'm not gonna open my mouth and let you put something in my mouth and I don't know what it is. I don't want it right now. No. So I think it's important that as women we have, something for ourselves, that we have our own identity. I think that's super important. So, as I said, no thank you, baby. I'm super tired. I've literally had probably a total of probably 9 hours of sleep over the past 3 days. I'm like beat, y'all. We're definitely going to go to bed early tonight, but it's Saturday. We're celebrating, and my child just ate like 4 chocolate chip cookies. Like, we don't really normally do this, but why not? I'm tired. So tired. Oh, Bella, stop! Did you just take that from your own mouth?
No.
It's wet.
I didn't do that.
But we celebrating, y'all, and we celebrating gangsta and thug lifestyle. Okay, thank you. Cookies, popcorn.
Cookies and popcorn.
But I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited to share my passion with the world, my knowledge, my background. I'm just super excited. So stay tuned, y'all. I got some really good things coming. I mean, people always ask me, when are you going to do this? When are you going to put out your program? When are you going to do this? I'm like, it's coming soon.
We're going to the jungle tomorrow.
It's just taking a little bit longer because I just, I could say, oh, I'm spending time with my family, and that is true. But, in honesty as well, like, I psych myself out so much, y'all. Like, I'm such a thinker. That I can think myself out of things and think my way into doubt. And that's what I do sometimes. Like, and sometimes,
Guys.
when stuff is, I can see it and I can see that it being so great.
Guys.
I get scared. I'm like, oh my God. Like, it's going to be. Yes, baby.
Where is my little pony?
I don't know where your little pony is. What'd you do with it?
Let them find it.
It's under the pillow. Isn't it under oh, you put it in the popcorn.
Yay.
Oh my gosh.
I hide it.
And and a lot of times we psych ourselves out of the path that we're supposed to be on. And that does nothing, because when we do that, we just elongate the process. Like, we just make it longer. We just make the torture longer than what it's supposed to be. Because we have to be there. We have to get there eventually anyways. And so I have a good friend of mine that lives here that we had this discussion the other day. It's like we can see our vision and we can see how great it can be. And it's like, it's a little bit scary. And it could be overwhelming. Like, I'm one of those type of people, if something is so overwhelming and my thoughts are just all over the place, I just sleep. It's like, okay, I'm done. I don't even want to deal with it. I avoid it. And that is so not good. Yes, baby.
You need straws to blow it.
I don't need a straw. And I just avoid it. Or I put it on the back burner and not even deal with it. Like, I shouldn't do that, I know. What am I blowing?
You have to blow the popcorn.
Why are we blowing popcorn? Oh, Bella, you're blowing your spit in the popcorn.
No, I'm not.
Then what are you doing? I don't know what we're doing, guys. This is something she came up with. No, suck it, don't blow it. Suck it to pick it up. You gotta suck it to pick it up.
Let me try yours.
What?
This.
I need to find this quote that my friend sent me. Let me find it and I'll be right back. Let me find this quote. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I found it. I found what she sent to me. And also I'm a perfectionist, I've become better at not needing to be such a perfectionist, but I still have that gene in me. Like I still have it. Since having children, I've become a little bit more laid back, but it's still there. And she sent me this quote the other day, and she was like, "Perfection is the enemy of progress," and that is so true. It's so true because I'll sit around and I want something to be so perfect, and if it's not perfect in that moment, then I just won't do it. Like I'll just leave it alone. Like if I can't line it up, if I can't write it down perfectly, or if things don't look perfect, then I'll just like avoid it and I'll just put it off and put it off. And on top of that, I'm such a procrastinator. Oh my God, I am such a procrastinator. You know what? It's funny because like I know people and people say, and for me, this is true sometimes. Like I do so much better when I put stuff off at the last minute. People say that's a load of bullshit, but I do. Like I do. Why do you have all those straws?
I got to.
Like I feel like I do so much better when I put stuff off. So I don't know. But anyways, perfection is the enemy of progress, and that's so true. Like when you're supposed to do something, you just need to be crazy about it and just do it. And that's what I'm learning. Like I'm learning that I'm a work in progress. Like I just need to just do what I need to do. So that's it. So continue to follow my journey, my family's journey. Subscribe to our channel.
Click the red button.
She always says click the red button. Is that what they say? Because I don't really know. She watches this little boy named Ryan. And I guess she's mimicking what he says. I don't know anything about a red button. Is it the red button? Maybe it is. I don't know. Just subscribe to the channel. That's all I'm saying. Huh?
Click to the bell.
Do what?
Click to the bell.
Click to the bell.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're supposed to be going to bed early tonight. Like, I feel like I can literally get in the bed and, like, sleep until tomorrow night. But, of course, I can't because at about 12 o'clock, I have a baby that's going to be like, Rah! She literally still wakes up at least once during the night to eat, to breastfeed. She wakes up 4 hours after she lays down to breastfeed. Never fails. So, all right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Great to the channel. And bye-bye. Au revoir.
Au revoir.